Hey guys, this is Andrew Keene from KeeneOnTheMarket.com. This is your future content. We're doing Euro, oil, and the minis today. And let me just talk about the minis on the daily. Huge sell-off today. We were down about 12 overnight. We opened up down about 14, and we got about 10-point range. Not much today. We continue to see this. We're still in this bull channel. If we zoom it out a little bit, we're still in this bull channel. So every time we go up, we see these 3 days down, 3 days down, 3 days down, 3 days down, but we continue to plug and chug. So my line in the sand on my bullish position is around this 1380 level, or maybe a little bit less aggressive would be this 1374. If we break out this channel that's been going on all the way since the end of December, so we've been in this channel for the whole year. Maybe we shook out some of the weak hands today. Let's go look at the 5-minute. We'll start in the mini. We're going to go mini, oil, and also the euro. So today we opened up down. We opened up at 1397.25. I was actually just thinking of shorting the opening with a stop at 1401. I didn't think we were going to get much buying pressure today, shaking out some of the weak hands. We saw the high of the day within the first hour. 80% of the time we see the high or the low. Within the first hour, high of the day, 1398.5. I really just didn't see us going over this 1400. We tested 1400 yesterday to the downside. So what is resistance becomes support. So we had support at 1399.5, so that's going to now become a resistance. So 1399.5 is now going to be our resistance. To the upside, we still have 1408, 1411, and then the high of the year, 1419.75. Selling pressure in the morning. We did have the low of the day around this 1389. To the downside targets, actually 1388.5. To the downside targets, like I said, 1380 is going to be huge. We tested this 1390 level, which is important. And then if you want to be a little more conservative, 1374. Selling pressure, the VIX was up about 12% today. A lot of overlapping bars. I did not take any trades in the minis today. And basically we closed with a very, very small range today, about a 10-point range. Let me pull up oil real quick. So in oil, another sell-off. See the reason is, this is very interesting to me, is that people think that when oil goes down, it should be good for the U.S. economy, consumer spending is better, retail should make more money, but it's actually more for the global growth story. And I've been trading oil now for probably about a couple months, trading the futures, and oil and the market are going hand in hand the same way. Instead of an inverse relationship, they are a direct relationship. So when you see oil, this is very similar to the SPOOs this morning. We saw the high of the day within the first 20 minutes, then a sell-off. So the one trade I did take, let me just pull in where I put my targets in, and this was a winning trade in oil. So I got into the cloud. We had a breakout below the cloud, and I got in. Oops. I sold right here at 101.76. I had two targets. My target was to the low of this bar, so I got in out at 101.36, and then my final target was 101.11. I was risking the breakout of the cloud. I was risking to up here, so I did have about a dollar stop on that. And then when I got filled on half my position for a 40-cent profit, I took my other one to break even. Took break even on that one. So I took profits on half, and I took break even on the other half. So then we actually got in the middle of the cloud. If we look at oil on the daily chart, which is also very interesting to me, almost a breakout below the cloud. This would be huge. I was talking about this 104. Becoming support. Support is now resistance, so 104 is now resistance. We could get back into all this pattern right here, and then say maybe 96 would be the low. Now we might be in a trading range from 96 to 104. If it breaks 100, these round numbers are important. Oil could see a lot lower. I took a trade in the euro as well. Let me bring up the euro. This is another winning trade in the euro. I'm also going to start doing content for and you have to I set my euro to 24 hours, so that's why I knew it was wrong. I'm gonna start content for all futures markets, so gold, silver, everything. So we opened up this morning, and it's not really even opening because it trades 24 hours. We got into this cloud right here, and then I actually got put on. I could have technically taken a short right here over all these overlapping bars. I thought it was kind of aggressive. I got in long at 131.38 right there, 131.38. The first one I took off at 131.45 right here, and my risk was to the downside of the cloud. And once we had this breakout above the cloud, we did go to the downside of the cloud at all. I had my first target or second target at 131.58, and then I had my final target up here at 131.75. A lot of overlapping bars towards the end of the day, and I just took it off on the close. I don't like to hold these positions overnight. So basically, I got in at 38. I got out at 47. So 2 future trades today, both winning trades. And let me just pull up the daily of the euro. Same thing as oil. It's in the middle of the cloud now. So I'm going to be looking at the daily as an important level. If we break to the downside of the cloud, 130, it could be back down to this 126 half level, 127 level. If we break back through the cloud, we could pop back to this 134. The cloud is all neutral pattern. If you look at the euro as a cloud, you probably would have bought here, and you probably would have got stopped here. So on the daily, I don't really trade dailies that much, but you would have sold probably here, and then you would have been in for this huge one. So this would have worked out, and this one you would have got stopped. So this is Andrew Keene from KeeneOnTheMarket.com. This is your S&P, Euro, and Oil future content for April 4th, 2012. Have a good night.